Greetings. Today I want to share with you how they control your subconscious mind. Starting first of all with your parents. They make sure they program your parents. And your parents get their programming from their parents also. So when you read in the Bible where it says that if you train up a child in a certain way, that in the future when he become older, he would not so easily depart from it. It is speaking here about programming your subconscious mind to think and act a certain way. So if you never really come to the understanding that the Bible is a book of mind science and that it addresses the human mind and that it must be interpreted psychologically, you will live the rest of your life thinking that the Bible is literal and thinking it to be secular history that is pointing it to look outwardly. And so, from that young, tender age, which is your formative years, the things that you get as your education, it first comes from your parents. And your parents cannot teach you anything that they do not know. And your parents, because they also have conformed to the world and the systems that are set up to program your subconscious mind and to control you. Instead of she school you at home before she send you to the governmental institutions that teach you what to think but never really teach you how to think, which they call school, they would basically just send you to school but never really teach you anything about the school system, like where the school system came from. What was the whole motive behind the school system? Because if you go real deep into how the school system come into being, you would go all the way back to the slave plantation, where they came up with higher learning and they wanted to get obedient slaves who were willing to exchange their time for money. Okay, so it's a systematic form of slavery that continues through the school system, because real education comes from within. You see, the word education comes from the word educo, which is a Latin word, which means to draw out from. And you're born in this world with your mental faculties like your will and your perception. You're born here with your intuition, your reasoning, your memory, and most of all, your imagination, which is the innovative and creative power that everyone possesses, that they must use to achieve their every desire. But you've been robbed from the power of your imagination once you enter the school system. So the first place where your subconscious mind is being influenced is from home, your parents. Okay, that is why I'm making sure I teach you early what I learn late. And so from your parents to your school teachers, the program continues. And now we are living in such a time where most people are going after the getting instead of the being. Most people leaving their children up to daycare centers and preschool. And when they reach home in the evening, they're so tired, they do not spend time to educate their children. You see, even if I send my child to school, I'm going to school my child at home first. So my child wouldn't get caught up too much with the fast educational system that is just basically preparing you for the factories, for the plantation, the systematic plantation. Okay, and I'm saying all of this because I want you to know that you have in you all that it takes to live the best version of your life on this planet. Everything that you'll ever seek in this world through like a job or whatever, okay, it was first a thought, it was first an idea, it was first imagine. Yet, you have to agree that someone will have to clean the streets. Someone will have to deal with the garbage collection. But it doesn't have to be you. Someone will have to clean the bathrooms in private place, in public places and so on. Someone have to sweep the streets. But it doesn't have to be you. So that is why I'm sharing this kind of knowledge with you. Okay? So my brother and my sisters, there are systems that have been set up, like the school system, the religious system, and the political system. These systems have been set up to control your mind. Because they're here to impress your subconscious mind with certain feeling and certain emotion. And they use repetition to program you. So if you could believe what I am saying, then you would know how you can reprogram your subconscious mind for greatness. But you must be willing to unlearn and relearn. So, for example, when you go to school, they make you repeat things over and over and over and over and over. So that's repetition. The politicians do the same things too. When the same thing they try to tell you. The preachers do the same thing too. And you'll find they're always promising you a better life. One is promising you a better life while you are here if you will give him your energy, and the other is promising you a good life after you leave here. So he's promising you a good life in the afterlife. If you also give him your power, your energy. So everyone wants to steal from you. And everyone is competing for your mind to make you a clientele. But there are those who bring information to you to help you to empower yourself. So it is an empowering message I'm bringing to you. That is why I can't point you to look on the outside. That's why I can't point you to look to me or to believe in me. Instead, I'm saying believe in yourself. So I'm pointing you to look within yourself. I'm pointing you to learn to love yourself and to embrace yourself and to find that the greatest knowledge on earth is the knowledge of self. So my brother, my sisters, as I come to a close here, if you should take anything away from what I am saying, I'm saying you have to learn to protect your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is mostly influenced when you are in a drowsy, sleepy state. That state that bothers upon sleep. So how you go to bed and how you awake is what is basically shaping your life. And also, at a very young age, your subconscious mind is very easily programmed. Okay, because that's your formative years. So, let's say you listen to me, you already been programmed, you're an adult, you have the information to pass on to others. Okay, because we're not here just living life for ourselves. We are here to serve each other. We are here to uplift the rest of humanity with our gift and our calling. That is why you need to know who you are, so you'll be able to activate in you the power to achieve your every desire. But you cannot do it when you do not know who you are. That's why these three systems that I would have just mentioned, they make sure they do everything at a very young age in your life, so you'll never come to discover who you are. They're here to govern your mind. But it's time for you to free yourself from all political system, all religious system, and the things that doesn't serve you that you get from the school system. So with that being said, my brother and my sisters, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me and what I'm saying, if it really makes sense to you, if it really resonates with you, if it really rings a bell to you and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, and like to follow me on TikTok, you can definitely follow me at BlackMadGuru. If you want to get my work in terms of books, the links are down below. If you want to do a one-on-one or whatsoever you would like. okay, I want to say that when you check out all of the links that are down below, let your intuition lead you and guide you into what to do. So with that being said, I just want to say peace, love you all, out.